So part of my New Year's resolution for 2024 was to come on here and talk more Pens hockey, stream the games, and just come on here and give my take on the Pens. As you know, I really just don't think this team has any sort of clear direction as of right now. And not that I'm upset about it. It's just that they're playing pretty much what I expected them to be all season. What is going on, everybody? I am Mac, back with another video, Saturday night with another video. As always, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram. Link is in the box below. It's the same old for the Pens. I mean, they get on a streak, they lose a couple of games, they get some points, they lose more games. The scoring's there. The defense is off. The net minding is there. The net minding is off. The power play's there. The power play's off. I just don't know what to make of it, man. And a good example was that Vancouver game that they had the other night where they lost a tough one in overtime to them. And, when you go up against a high-scoring team like the Vancouver Canucks, you got to be able to score early and often. And the Pens found themselves in a 3-1 deficit early on. And it's great that they fought back, and it's great that, well, when I say they, I'm mainly talking about 87. Okay? But when you have a roster like this, you got to be able to score early and often, and you cannot get yourself in a deficit like that. And it just seems like every single time the Pens go out and take the ice, they either punch them right in the throat or they get in a hole early on. And for as much as I love, and for as adored as Sidney Crosby is in this city, and nobody should ever take him for granted, I think it's that everybody on this team, they need to follow with him. And if this guy, if Sid is not a Hart Trophy candidate this year, I don't know who is. Putting it all out on the line, winning the battles, getting the most out of power plays. He's got 24 goals on the season, 43 points total. And I just don't understand how, with him being on the ice alone, it doesn't mesh with everybody else on the team. I think Jake Gensel has done the best job of following in Sid's footsteps. But two guys being consistent is not a winning formula when you're a hockey team. All right? And also, Riley Smith, when he goes out, I mean, who's going to fill him in? Do the Pens plug and play someone in from the farm? Do they go ahead and make a deal of some sort? I don't know, but Riley Smith missing some time is definitely not in this best team's interest. And I really think at this point, for as much of an effort that Tristan Jarry's been putting in lately, I mean, he's been making some real good saves. He's been standing on his head all season. He can't do it every single night. And it seems like Nedeljkovic, when he does really good against the teams the Pens should be beaten up on, Jarry seems to do better against the really good teams. And how about his effort against Vancouver on the other night? I mean, sure, the Nucks won in overtime, but, Tristan Jarry, to his credit, you can sit down and say whatever you want about the extension. I'll more than likely agree with you. But you can tell that Jarry is at least trying to make the most of it. And he really is trying to put this team on his back. But like I said, man, when it's just Sidney Crosby and it's just Jake Gensel that are being the most consistent performers on this team, and I know that sounds like a good thing, but that's one of the biggest reasons, if not the biggest reason, why the Pens are what they are right now. We're sixth in the Metro. We would not be in the playoffs if they began today. And that's, it's just a reason why this team missed the playoffs last year. And judging by how we play Carolina next, another high-scoring team, another strong defensive team, you're going to need more than just a late comeback that was for nothing. And you're going to need more than you're arguably the two best players on your team contributing. We need this entire team to step things up. And let's face it, the Pens have just not been doing it this year. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. How do the Pens, I know it's only January. I know that there's still, 2.5 months of the season left, and anything, momentum can change at a dime in this league especially. But hey, when the average age on your team is almost 31 years old, it does raise some red flags and it does raise some concerns. But let me know what you think down in the comments otherwise about the Pens and how they can turn around. This is Mac, and I'm checking on out for the night. Go Pens. Have a good one, everybody.